Yeah, it's an abandoned warehouse. There's nothing here. This stuff, by the way, is badass. It was only like $6. It works better than anything I've ever used to get bugs off of stuff, and it, like, you spray it on, walk away for a few seconds, and come back with that little sponge I bought, scrubs it right off, you buff it clean, it gives you a water resistant. So I proved that worked yesterday in that rainstorm. Like, it works just as good as Rain-X with half the work. Because Rain-X, you'd have to get it really, really, really clean, and you have to come back and buff the shit out of it. This stuff, it is the cleaner. You spray it on, you clean it, you buff it streak free, and it's rain resistant. I put it on everything today. So if I end up in rain, maybe it'll help keep because these trucks, the aerodynamics keeps water right here, and then it dries and leaves watermarks so thick that you can barely see your mirrors through it. So I was wondering, I put that water resistant stuff, maybe it'll continue to roll off instead of collecting there. I was originally planning to leave at 3 o'clock this morning, and I woke up at like 9 o'clock this morning. Again, that 34-hour reset, it to me, it works like jet lag. It just screws me up for days. So now this load delivers at 3 a.m. I'll be there at like 3 a.m. if I'm lucky, because I'm an idiot. And then my next load picks up at the same place. Let's see, I'm pretty sure it said 1400. So as long as I get there, I don't know if they're going to let me hang out there until I get loaded. Probably. I would hope so. Yeah, 1400. So yeah, I mean, that works out great. So I'll get there at 2:45, 3 o'clock in the morning, and get loaded out by 1400. If I get loaded before that, I can always PC out of there if they don't want me to wait for my break to be over. I'll be really freaking pissed if they decide that I can't stay there to wait for my load. Like, I'm delivering a load and they're not going to let me stay there to pick up the next one. So it's been a weird one. So when I got here, I had ran all night to get here. I got in the dock. Gave him my phone number and stuff. I went to sleep. Next thing I know, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And I get up and there's nobody around. Of course, I didn't record any of that because I was half awake still. Come to find out that the receiving office had just went home. That's a scale. Distribution equipment only. Okay. long story short, I don't have the bills for the load I delivered this morning, and there's no one to get them here. I'm loaded for my outbound load, and I'm on a tight run to get down to Fort Lauderdale by 3 a.m. Interesting stuff, man. This is one of those deals that if KeHE in Fort Lauderdale charges Coastal a late fee for this, I can think of no better word other than embezzlement, or not embezzlement, crap. Theft is the word I'm looking for, but there's a bigger word that sounds better. I picked this up at a KeHE. Appointment was at 2. I didn't get out of there until 4. 640 miles, and the only appointment they have is at 3 a.m. I'm not gonna make it there by 3 a.m. 3:10 maybe, 3:20 maybe, not 3 a.m. Right place. It's just a ghost town, man. Like, there's no one around. There's not another KeHE around. This is the address. There's nothing going on here. There's no trailers, there's no shack truck, there's no trucks. It looks abandoned.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
I'm super confused, man. This place doesn't look like it's closed. It looks abandoned. Like there's nothing going on here. The sign didn't say KeHE. It just said shipping and receiving. And I'll show you where I'm at, the satellite view. One of these days. I mean, I'm the blue dot. It says KeHE. It's the same address that's on the bills, same address I have on here. And the phone number they gave me is disconnected. I'm at a loss. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Thank you for calling Coastal Carriers. Our offices are currently closed. Our normal business hours are 7:30 to 5:30 Monday.
I hate to wake the guy up, but I don't know what else to do here. There's no one. gonna call him.
This Kyle.
Sorry to wake you up, bud. I'm at the place that I'm led to. There's no one around here. It's a ghost town. And the numbers that are for this place are all disconnected.
Why? So there's nobody in there?
No, it looks abandoned.
Okay. I don't know if they just messed up, entered that wrong, but you've been to the other Hialeah, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't put that. Okay, try to go to Hialeah. How far are you from Hialeah?
Probably half an hour. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I have that time.
let's get there, right? Mother, God dang it.
I could call Hialeah, see if they'll answer. But
Yeah, I guess give them a call and let them know kind of what your situation
all right.
and see what they say.
Yeah, I have 10 minutes left of drive time.
Geez, okay. Yeah, give them a call and see what they say, and then there's a guy that we talked to about trying to get it unloaded. So when we have time back, I guess.
I haven't even stopped my clock yet. But
Oh shit, you just got there. That's right. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay, yeah, give them a call. Let me know. And then we'll go from there.
all right. Sorry to wake you up, but I just didn't know what to do
Oh,
here.
you're-
So
You're good.
all right, I'll let you know.
We apologize. None of our customer care professionals are available to assist you. Please try your call again later during our normal business hours.
Yeah, it's an abandoned warehouse. There's nothing here. There's nobody freaking hiding out in here. Hello? I'm thinking what happened is that this load was supposed to go to Hialeah, 20 miles down the road. And somehow in the system it got sent as Fort Lauderdale. And this used to be a KE. Google actually shows that it's still KE and that it opens at 4. Thing is, I don't even have time to legally drive over there. And then I could drive over there and find out that it isn't going there, that there's a different place. Is there a different address on here anywhere? Intercompany transfers. Nope, that's this address on the bills. That's bizarro world shit. Like, sat in their office for an hour waiting on Doc. They told me to go to one, so we'll see. I'm still recording. But I don't know if I'm going to use any of this shit. I don't know if I'm going to do any of it anymore. Lately it's just been feeling like added stress that I don't need at the moment. But I got empty. I don't have another load at the moment. I need to call, figure out what the hell they got going on. If anything. To check on my trailer at some point. I'm not dealing with it right now because I'm going to sleep. I got a 34-hour reset sitting here because I was here for 24 hours before I got empty, really. And he sent me a load, or told me there was going to be a load picking up today. He was going to have me do the deadhead yesterday. I was like, well, I've already been here for 24 hours. If I sit here another 10, I can get a 70 in, and I don't have to worry about recaps or anything. See if I can get out of here. But I'm going to see if there is a blue beacon between here and my pickup. Ormond Beach, Florida. Frozen food, okay. I found a blue beacon and Fort Pierce is on the way. Trailer isn't too bad, but it's not clean in there, and this way I can get it, make sure it's good when I get in there. Won't be rejected for a dirty trailer or nothing stupid. I'm going to be showing up pretty early for my appointment. Hopefully they'll load me right away and I can get out of Florida today. When is this got to be in Stockton? June 6th. So it's got way too much time on it. I understand that not all places can afford to be. They're limited on space and stuff, but I really do love coming to places that are chill. I'm here 7 hours early. They didn't care. Said just park over here. They've got my number. Said if they have the product ready for me, they'll load me early. If not, I'll have to wait. They have until 2 hours after my appointment time, so I could end up waiting here a while, but at least they're going to let me wait here instead of, some places you get earlier, like, oh, well, you got to go down and find somewhere to hide out until your appointment. Maybe you've noticed, but I'm trying to stop wearing hats. Old Widow's Peak are growing, man. I don't know if it's necessarily from the hat or just the fact that I'm going to be 33 in 6 months. But either way, I'm trying to stop wearing them. Might just take a nap. I woke up a bit early than I meant to, and I've been pretty tired lately. Getting towards, 5 weeks out on the road, shit starts to catch up with you a little bit. I've been running pretty damn hard too, so I'm gonna have a damn good check next week because both those last 2 loads didn't go on my last paycheck. Because the first place I didn't end up getting bills, so they didn't have bills yet to pay me, and the second load ended up having to wait till the next day to deliver it. So I'll shoot Kyle a message here before I lay down, make sure he's handling the bill stuff, because they sent me stuff asking for bill of lading for that load, and I don't have bill of lading for that load. So which is still one of the craziest things I've ever dealt with on the road, as far as just that makes no damn sense to me. Gonna let me sit in the door, and then all day, obviously I fell asleep. I was talking to my wife, if I'm not allowed to fall asleep while I'm in the dock door, I might not get sleep a lot of days. And these shippers and receivers ought to know that. Everybody involved seemed to be pretty confused by the situation. Like, well, I don't know why they would just leave and just leave you in the dock and not tell you, not bring your bills or nothing. Can I park out of the way here for about 2 hours until my clock resets?
Yeah, why don't you just pull up on the left-hand side there off into the gravel a little bit. You'll be good as long as you stay there.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours and I'll be in good way. Thank you. Uncle Sam, I'm so glad that somebody made a God-forsaken law that I had to sit for 10 hours because, I sat here for 2.5 hours waiting for my clock to reset, and I just feel so refreshed from sitting here waiting on my clock to reset. Now I could have been, done almost 3 hours earlier at the end of my day, but you know what? It's fine. I'm fine with just sitting at the beginning of my day for 3 hours waiting on a clock, because that makes so much sense. There's a good reason if you're a truck driver, you ought to be running your Google. You can't always trust Google to take you down the right paths because it doesn't differentiate whether it's a semi or a car, and it doesn't separate semi routes. But the route that I was going to go on, the toll road north of Dallas, has a 44-minute backup on it. So I'm going to stay on 20 and get through Dallas into Fort Worth. Take 635 up to 287. Save myself 40 minutes of sitting in traffic. Hopefully, I mean, they could always have another backup on 20 somewhere, but at least I know I'm going around that one. That dude that was trying to park into this space when I pulled in, when he gave up, he took off, and I could tell he was trying to haul ass and get out of here before I started backing in. But I made sure I got out in front of him because my thought was, since you don't know how to do it, why don't you watch somebody do what you couldn't do? Maybe you could learn something. But he got all pissy about it. He was like, right up on me and give me mean mug. It's like, alright, I just did what you couldn't do. Did you learn anything, or did you sit there and be mad the whole time? People don't seem to know what to do with a parking space that you don't have enough space to swing out on the first try. If you don't have enough space to swing out on the first try, they'll pull up and forward and they'll just panic and quit and go on to a different place. All you have to do is you get your trailer stuck in the hole and you do a bunch of S-turns to kind of wiggle it in. And once you have enough space to swing it out, you can swing it out. That's all you gotta do. It's a pain in the ass, but it's doable. And it'd be good if you know how to do it.